But we just have to understand that when a transformational figure enters the fray, you got to pause and then isolate and compartmentalize and give them the love that they're due. And in this case, it belongs to Caitlin Clark.
There's only one that can do what Caitlin Clark did. Bring all those eyes. For pure basketball purists, there's nobody like her.
Caitlin Clark has rewritten WNBA history once more. After an already record-breaking season, she's achieved an extraordinary milestone no athlete has matched in recent memory. Caitlin Clark is unstoppable, setting new standards in the world of basketball. And she hasn't even hit the court yet. Caitlin Clark just swept every major global athlete of the year honor, from Times Athlete of the Year to SBJ's Business Athlete of the Year and the AP Female Athlete of the Year. This basketball sensation seems unstoppable, but here's the twist. Angel Reese isn't thrilled. She's voiced her disapproval, even claiming Caitlin Clark doesn't deserve the prestigious honors she's received.
It's been hard for me, but adjusting and just kind of have that mindset of just moving on has been something I try to give myself a little bit of grace.
Caitlin Clark is box office. She is a star. If Angel Reese was older, I would have gotten on her about what she just said. Because I would have been like, how naive can you be? But she is young. She's only 22.
Can you believe the drama unfolding right now? This goes beyond an award. It's a supposed rivalry stirring up buzz everywhere. But hold on, only one side seems to view it that way. While we admire one superstar's incredible skill, the other seems preoccupied with TikTok antics instead.
What is your stance on that?
So my whole thing was when I got drafted, number 7. So I'm like, cool, the pressure is not even on me because I'm drafted 7, so the pressure shouldn't be up there. So I'm like, all right, cool, I can just hoop. I'm like, all right, cool.
It's because you started killing it.
Well, yeah.
And they're like, oh.
I'm still a rookie. I'm still figuring it out. Trying to figure things out.
Get ready for a story shaking up the basketball world. It's got everything. Clark's unmatched talent, fierce competitive spirit, and Reese's entertaining antics. Don't miss what's next as we unravel why Clark's latest accolades have everyone buzzing. Let's dive in.
Angel Reese is a wonderful player, but she does not compare to what and who Caitlin Clark is when she's on the basketball floor. Plain and simple.
All right, let's dive into the specifics of Clark's phenomenal season and the reasons why she received all these awards. What she achieved on the court didn't just mark a standout year in the WNBA. It completely redefined what it means to be a breakout season. You might be wondering, how did she pull that off? Don't worry. We're about to break it all down.
Angel Reese spoke to the media. She didn't speak to the media after the game against Caitlin Clark, but a member of the Chicago Sky, the national title winner at LSU, and she talked about where all this attention started with her and Caitlin Clark.
Let's delve into the details of Clark's incredible season and why she swept these awards. Her achievements didn't just define a standout year in the WNBA. They redefined what a breakout season truly means. Curious how she managed it all? Stick around as we break it down step by step.
Angel Reese spoke to the media. She didn't speak to the media after the game against Caitlin Clark, but a member of the Chicago Sky, the national title winner at LSU, and she talked about where all this attention started with her and Caitlin Clark.
Let's start with the jaw-dropping stats. Clark didn't just break records, she annihilated them. Remember when I said she achieved something no WNBA player ever had? Here's the reality. She smashed an unbelievable 62 records. Not 1, not 2, 62. It's more than just a historic milestone. It's a staggering feat that puts her in a league of her own, redefining what greatness looks like in basketball.
My expectation is to be one of the best players in the world one day. I wouldn't expect anything less than that.
Here's where it gets truly exciting. Clark's incredible performance wasn't just about the stats. Her standout play was a key factor in the Indiana Fever securing their first playoff spot in almost 10 years. Clark didn't just excel individually. She played a pivotal role in changing the team's entire trajectory, helping them reach new heights.
record history for the FIBA rookie.
At this point, continue to be myself, and I think a lot of good will come from that.
What's even more impressive is what Clark has accomplished off the court. Her influence has been nothing short of groundbreaking. During her rookie season, WNBA merchandise sales soared by a staggering 500%. That's a six-fold increase. It's as if Clark's presence alone sparked a nationwide desire for WNBA gear. But her impact goes beyond merchandise. Viewership has surged, attendance is at an all-time high, and the league is now reaching audiences it never had before, thanks to her transformative influence.
This is a phenomenon. Caitlin Clark is a phenomenon.
Even sports economists are taking notice. Level, a leading expert, referred to Clark as a lightning rod for women's basketball, and she's absolutely right. Clark's impact has been so monumental that people are drawing comparisons to Michael Jordan, crediting her with revolutionizing the popularity of the game. Let's break down the numbers. Clark's rookie season is estimated to have generated a staggering $36 million for Indianapolis alone. That kind of impact has team owners and city leaders taking notice. Laval predicts that professional women's basketball will see its combined value soar by $1.6 billion over the next 3 years. Yes, billion with a B. Now that's a game-changing impact.
I'm going to look at this the way I did with Michael Jordan. Now, she's not the Michael Jordan of her sport as far as athleticism, playing, dominating. But A'ja Wilson is the best player in the game. Not even a debate. But I'm talking about value now. Value to a franchise, value to a league, getting your team in the playoffs. They had the number 1 pick. They were the worst team last year. And there is value that I can attach to.
So, what does all this mean? Caitlin Clark isn't just a basketball star. She's a phenomenon, reshaping the sport in ways we've never seen. On and off the court, she's redefining the game, attracting new fans, and driving substantial economic growth. Her influence extends far beyond the stat sheet, proving she's the superstar the WNBA has been waiting for to transform the future of the league.
Talking about value, Michael Jordan was the most valuable player every single year because of what he meant to his team and what he meant to the league. And, oh, by the way, winning 6 titles. Can't argue with that. Caitlin Clark may not win titles. Las Vegas is still a great team. But the fact that she is doing what she's doing and at a very high level, you know, it's now commonplace where she'll go for 26 and 12. I mean, those are great numbers for any player, no matter how long you've been in the league.
Caitlin Clark's rise to these awards may seem like a sure triumph, but the full story is much more intricate. Remember Angel Reese? She was the other rookie sparking excitement in the basketball world. The media framed their so-called rivalry as an epic showdown, a battle for the ages that had fans hooked. But just how intense was this competition, really? Let's take a closer look.
Angel Reese, there's nothing that she does where you go, did you see her? Other than she plays really, really hard, and I liken her game to Moses Malone. Moses Malone was relentless. So it's not that I don't appreciate who she is or how she plays. There is no one like Caitlin Clark in the history of the WNBA.
The media couldn't stop drawing comparisons between Angel Reese and Clark, creating a narrative of 2 young stars locked in a season-long duel. It felt like the perfect setup for a dramatic conclusion, as if these 2 athletes were destined to compete against each other all year. However, as the season progressed, some began to question whether the rivalry was as close as it appeared. Was this competition genuine, or was it more fueled by hype than actual rivalry? Let's dig deeper.
Saying Angel Reese is better than Caitlin Clark is saying Rodman was better than Michael Jordan, or Ben Wallace was better than Kobe, or even Andre Drummond was better than LeBron. And I shouldn't have to point out that Angel Reese is actually a poor defender.
The answer became crystal clear when Caitlin Clark was named Rookie of the Year and First Team All-WNBA. This wasn't just a victory, it was a decisive statement that shattered the illusion of a neck-and-neck race. Reese, understandably upset, made no attempt to hide her feelings, publicly disagreeing with the decision and insisting Clark didn't deserve the honor. Her reaction sparked even more drama, dividing fans and igniting heated online debates. But was Reese's frustration simply emotional, or was there something more significant at play beneath the surface? Let's explore.
But her attention, her notoriety is based off Caitlin Clark. Because she wins the national title, first thing she does, she mocks Caitlin Clark. And then she doesn't even celebrate with her teammates. So she's made it personal with Caitlin Clark. Then she's played off of that.
Here's the bigger picture. Clark isn't just focused on awards. She's driven to be the best and perform at the highest level, rising above rivalries. Her talent is not only remarkable but transformative, bringing a new level of attention to women's basketball. This goes beyond one player. It's about uplifting the entire sport and inspiring fans worldwide, showcasing its untapped potential and power.
I thought scoring, yes, she's the all-time greatest scorer in the history of college basketball, men's or women's, but passing like this? I'm talking about gifted LeBron-esque bounce passing. I'm talking about gifted LeBron-esque two-handed, full court, touchdown pass kind of passing. The likes of which I don't see in the WNBA.
While it may not be due to her skill, Reese is still drawing significant attention to women's basketball, and that's a positive thing. Think about it. When was the last time two WNBA rookies generated this much buzz? One for her skill and grace, the other for her off-court presence. Social media is buzzing with discussions, highlights, and debates, and games featuring Clark and Reese have drawn record-breaking audiences. These two aren't just athletes. They're catalysts for a movement, energizing the league and making women's basketball a prominent topic in national conversations. Their influence is undeniable.
That skinny white girl was the best thing that ever happened to the WNBA. She's already the most exciting and entertaining player in the league, the entire league, the one you can't take your eyes off of.
Clark's global awards represent more than just her individual success. They symbolize a pivotal moment for the WNBA. She's not just breaking records, she's redefining what's possible in the sport. Her ability to draw fans, generate excitement, and capture attention has been extraordinary. People aren't merely calling her a great player, they're labeling her a transformative figure capable of reshaping the league. However, such immense attention brings its own set of challenges. Some veterans and former legends in the WNBA community have expressed concerns, suggesting that the overwhelming focus on one player could overshadow the talents of others.
Asia Wilson is her name. Quote, "It doesn't matter what we all do as black women, we're still going to be swept underneath."
So why the pushback? For some, it's about fairness. They believe other players who have made significant contributions to the league aren't receiving the recognition they deserve. Others worry that the hype surrounding Clark could create unrealistic expectations or shift the focus away from the teamwork that makes basketball so special. But here's the twist. This debate and controversy might actually be a good thing for women's basketball. It's sparking important conversations, attracting new fans, and shining a spotlight on the WNBA in a way it's never seen before. The sport is gaining more attention than ever.
To cut down 22-year-old Caitlin Clark, who has single-handedly changed the game, brought in millions of other young fans, old fans. How about the ratings in college basketball for her? Record ratings. And now in her very short WNBA career, shattering records. Isn't that a win for everybody?
This isn't just about Clark. It's about the broader implications for the sport. Her success has sparked conversations about how the WNBA markets its players and grows its brand. Some argue the league should focus on promoting all its stars, not just the latest sensation. However, there's no denying that Clark's presence has been a catalyst for change, bringing fresh energy and excitement to women's basketball. Her influence is undeniable.
What are we doing and why? Please stop. Let's celebrate Caitlin Clark, celebrate her greatness, celebrate her courage to keep pushing through.
Clark didn't just break records, she obliterated them, redefined expectations, and set a new standard for what a season could look like. She's raised the bar for women's basketball, inspiring the next generation of players and fans alike. Clark has proven that competition and skill at the highest level can captivate the public's imagination, creating moments that go beyond the games themselves. She's brought a new level of visibility to the WNBA, showing that women's basketball is just as thrilling and compelling as its male counterpart. And she's only getting started. Her impact is far from over.
Caitlin Clark, you go, girl. Don't listen to these people. Keep going strong. Most of us are normal and have your back.
So, what's next for Caitlin Clark and Angel Reese? Their so-called rivalry has already brought immense attention to the WNBA, but this feels like only the beginning. The next time they face off, remember, it's not just about competition. It's about progress, growth, and shaping the future of the sport. These two athletes aren't just playing for themselves, they're playing for the entire future of women's basketball. What's in store for the WNBA in the Caitlin Clark era? One thing's for certain, the ball's in her court, and how she performs will set a new benchmark for women's basketball for years to come. Do you agree? Let us know your thoughts in the comments below. If you enjoyed, leave a like and subscribe. More videos are on screen now.